And what is the meaning of form handling here? Anybody? No?
For receiving the submitted data and get validated and then process that data to the server side.
Okay, great, great.
Sir, user can require means always user can enter required data and details.
Yes. So finally, whatever we are learning, everything is server side, right? So, every definitely we are going to deal with many forms where some data can be inserted into the database. Some data can be inserted by users who will use the website, or you're doing any search, or you're doing any registration, or you're doing any assessment online. So all the data are going to be submitted on the server, right? So,
Yes.
and to submit the data, everywhere what we need, form, some placeholder where some information can be write and submitted, and it will be go to the server. 1 second, guys. My kids are forget that I'm taking class. So now we'll create some form. Here the form is uh, name, age, and we are submitting, right? So let us see how we are interacting with the server, right? So I am creating a file form.php, right? And within that, see, a PHP file can contain the HTML and PHP code both. You know all, right, guys? I'm not getting any acknowledgement. All good? Or
Yes, sir.
you guys are tired? I'm sure you're tired. Molly there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So form action equal to what I'm taking action. Action dot PHP method I have to use equal to, suppose that I'm using, what is it here, post. So here in the same page it's printed, it means it's form.php itself. Form. Here I'm using label, then label first, or what is the field is taken here, your name, for name, input type equal to text, value equal to blank, name equal to name, right? type, suppose type is a number. So when I for the submission I need a submit button also. Input type equal to submit, and then value, what is the name on the button I want to show, value equal to submit, right? So if I see this form.php, how it will look like. Form.php, right? Look like this one. Something. Now I have given action same page. It means whatever you will submit, it will come on the same page now. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I can write something. Suppose here I am writing. It's the same page, or okay, different page. I think I should take. Let me creating action.php. And I am creating another file, action.php, right? So if I am submitting any data from here, and method I am using post, how I can access the data in that action file? Anybody?
Yes, sir. $post and then the variable name.
Yes. One was name. Which name? This name. And
Yes, sir.
age, right? So one simple form example I'm giving. J, suppose I'm giving 40, right? You see printing now on the new page.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So this is
Yes,
how
sir.
I'm handling the form. And I also, something I can do like this. If dollar underscore post, right? Then echo now. Suppose that if you're trying to access the action.php without posting, what will happen?
Blank page.
It will show blank page, right?
Yes, sir.
Because this is not set now. So one thing is that I should instead of showing here, I'm going to use here. Suppose that here I'm writing, or instead of here I'm writing. I'm putting here PHP, right? And then putting the code. Then I'm writing if ESET is to use if such variable is existing or not existing, right? And ESET Either you can write is set of all the sets, or this is not set, or if or this is not set. If any one of the not set, echo please fill all mandatory fields, right? Else echo form field form submitted successfully, right? Here, instead of echo, what I can do, dollar message I can put here, dollar message equal to, right? And here I'm taking dollar message equal to blank. So here I can show message. I can write some PHP code. If dollar message not equal to blank, echo dollar message h1 h2 instead of h1 I can use h6, suppose h5 I'm using. You see how I'm making some decisions now on the basis of the form. Right? I'm submitting. Oh, it was not clear. This is form only, right? Same form I'm submitting. You see what happened?
Yes, sir.
Form submitted successfully. If here I have to write post is set, but it's empty, not empty. How we can check a array? Not empty. If post, let it be if post. And let it be all should be set, not I'm using just remove. What is happening now? What is happening now? Style equal to color red. You see? I can put here J
Yes, sir.
and just forget to submit age. What is telling this one?
Please fill all mandatory fields.
And if I fill all the data, J इस सेट है, I have to put note now. This is wrong. If I'm putting J, then 2 2. You see what happened? Now, being on the same form, what you were able to do? Now, once I will have some knowledge of how to connect with database, in this section, you can insert this data into database now, in this section.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, if you're creating a bigger form or any size of form, what I'm trying to do, if post. If something posted, then my code will come here inside this one, right? If this form will be posted, then anything will come here, na? And what is the meaning of post? If I'll submitting, then this post generated, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then I'm checking each value. If this is not set and this is not set, both are not set, I'm creating a message. Else, form successfully submitted. Once this message created, again this page will be loaded, and it will check that if message not equal to blank, what I'm showing, that message. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Also, suppose that you have bigger form, and whatever the data you submitted, you want to keep pre-fill, not like I'm adding here J and then submitting J. Why it's showing form submitted successfully? Why? Because that is set, but value is blank, right? If you printer this print underscore r, this post, oh sorry, age is there, na? Name is also there, age is there. Only thing is value is blank. It means that is set, na?
Yes, sir.
So, if set, we should write if not equal to blank and post is not equal to blank, here suppose it equal to blank, or if any one of the blank, if here is saying that any one of the not set, here if any one is blank, what message I'm going to show?
Please fill the mandatory field.
Yes. Why it's still submitting? Why it's still submitting? This all are set. This all are set, so this condition we need to improve. So what I need to change? Anybody can tell me? What the condition is going false here, wrong here? So just if I set this one, first in the first condition I am checking this one. Right? Set is always true. If I am submitting, this name and age is already there, means these variables are already set in the post. Values are coming blank. Some as value, some as not value. So for the time being, I have just removed this is set. Now what is happening, I am submitting this form and it's asking please fill all mandatory fields. Then I want my whatever I submitted, the value should keep here. How I can return this one? Anybody? I want to keep this value. Whatever I filled, how I can do that one? Anybody? How I can do this one? We have all data in this now. Right guys? Post. So this will be also available here. So here what we can write, within that we also write the PHP code. If is set, is set means if this variable exists and with this key. If it is set this, then I'm writing echo this value, right? Same for age. Now what is happening? I'm typing J, submitting. Please fill all mandatory fields. Also, whatever the value was filled, it's returning, na?
Yes, sir.
So guys, here you see I have one form. I can submit this form. I can read this. The action is the same file. Action is the same file. So post is coming to the same file, post data. So I'm checking if this is not blank, if this is equal to blank, or this is any one of the blank. Please fill all mandatory fields. Right? Either form is successfully submitted, and if this post is available here, I'm checking here, then this post will be also available here also. So I'm checking if any value was posted earlier. If that is set, means form was submitted, and there was any value, I am printing that value inside the value of the what?
Value.
Yeah, that input box.
Yes, sir.
Now you can deal with any form, na? Right?
Yes, sir. Sir, earlier in the PHP code, if dollar post, you have written a negative not also. So what was that for?
See, that is a different aspect of testing, right? What is the meaning? I'm writing here equal to blank. Here, I'm just giving another condition. If this was the and is set, one second, guys. And is set, yes, right? And here I'm putting some condition, and actually that is basically not needed. That is sometimes needed. Let me tell you, not is only required like this is set. Either you can, if I'm writing not set, right?
Yes, sir.
Either is set, I'm writing is set, right? Means some submission is coming,
Yes, sir.
and here else I'm typing something, I'm giving a bracket. What will happen now? Tell me.
Sir, if there is any submission, then it will show either please fill all the mandatory fields or form submitted successfully based on the values, or else it will show the form again.
Yeah, so how I'm deciding in the basis of post?
Yes, sir.
First, if I'm loading this, where I'm using name, because I'm using here name, that's what is creating a problem, because post is not existing na here. What is the key line number 4? Line number 4. Is it post? Is it? So it's trying to array key name online this. this is coming. Basically, see, whenever I have to check that a array is existing or this key is existing, I will use the is set, right? Like I'm checking
Yes.
like I'm checking for this post is also array, and is set is telling that I'm submitting the form. That's it. So either I can just omit this one. This is post, right? And here in place of that I can write if each set and is set something. So this is another way. You see here. Here I'm checking that both are set. If not set, then no error is coming. If I'm directly try to use this one, I'm directly try to use one, that will throw an error. But PHP given me one function to check such type of post or such type of key value existing or not existing. So until the form is not submitted, do you think this value will exist? This array will exist with key? First time loading the form, this is set or not set? This is set or not set? Not set because form post value only get when I submit the form. Yes. So submitted, and then we have to check where it's reached. So here you can say echo hello. Let us see where it's reached. It's reached here, and actually my message was displaying here, right? So right now I have to display message here. Right? So I'm just trying to give you some insights how this is set is restricting you to make the entry into the code. If this set, then it will come inside, either it will stop. So else part I'm not going to deal. Let me show you, keep showing the form. So right now it's echoing, so I'm not echoing. So based on the scenario that one second, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So based on the scenario, is set is required or not it's set. If this is not it's set, I can throw a particular error, particular information I can give. This data has not reached here, or you have not submitted the form. So that is a different scenario, right? So you can deal that way. So that's why I removed that one. That is basically not is not required. Here I have to check is set this or is set this. Then I will make the entry to process these lines of code. Then after is set, I am checking that value should not blank. If value is blank, any one of the value blank, please show particular message that please fill all mandatory fields. Or I can submit, if this is not the case, I can submit the complete data what I have received here in my database. So guys, now you can, I hope you can create a form like this, submit the data, and create a contact us page. I hope you can do now, right? Not right now. I'm just telling you that this is the something you need to do, right? Now, so something you got the idea about how form data is submitting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So one thing is that
Yes, sir.
yeah, great. One thing is that you're submitting data here. Another is sometimes you have to action is different URL, right?
Yes, sir.
If the URL is different, then here you have to something different way you have to manage the message. How to do that one? For the time being, I'm removing this. So that my form should be key visible, right? Here I have to check action.php. Now the action is where? New page.
Yes, sir.
So it's your choice. You want action to be here or action to be new page. It's your choice. So if you're dealing with a form and you want to call something like I hope you will learn it later on, Ajax or jQuery, the URL will be different. So internally we'll call that page and submit the data to that form, right? Hope you heard about jQuery or Ajax. Anybody?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Sometimes we'll see that one. Now the next topic I'm going to talk is session. So what is the meaning of session is? A web session is a time duration between a time a user is establishes connection with a server and the time the connection is terminated. During a session, the website maintains information about the user section and preferences. The website is taking care that user section and preferences should be managed. Session data is populated in a super global associated array session. To start a new session in PHP, you need to call the session start function. So how it's look like? Session start create a session. So what is the meaning? So if you're logging in a website, right? If you're logging in a website, you logged in once, but after you log in, you keep navigating all the pages. Not like that, you will keep logging, for every page, right, guys? So how those once login keep propagated on all the pages through session. Session, the login information or login status is saved in a session, and you will able to navigate all the pages. So for that, you have to use session start. The first creates a unique identifier for the particular session, which is a random string of 32 hexadecimal. The session ID function sets a retrieve the unique ID. Now, any question, guys, before I proceed? Suppose this was the username and this was password. right? So once you successfully submitting the username password, like that was a login form, not a registration form, what happens here? Write session start, right? And you see how we store the value whatever the in the session in dollar underscore session successfully login equal to yes, right? Session start and I'm putting this yes, login equal to yes, right? Now how I can check there is another page I'm creating, or if someone is going to log in again the page, this form is again opening, PHP start session if is set session login location, there is a header, then we type what? Location action.php. Not say there's a colon or not. Session start now. Wrong. Session start, right? J. Here I'm typing form submitted successfully. Suppose I'm typing here form where it's going. I am on action page. I'm typing form.php, but I am where I am right now.
Action page.
Action.page.
Why?
We have declared on.
Why?
In the session we have given header.
And please fill mandatory page. Here I can write something like this: location equal to action form.php question mark error equal to form error. So it's keep showing me on this page. Any reason? Guys, what happened when I submitted the form, right? This is the condition when form was successfully submitted. Either it will here it will redirect to the form.php again, and I am sending one value form error, right? Either I can start a session where I will hold a value login equal to yes and form submitted successfully. I'm just holding this one, right? Now once this value set login equal to yes, if I try to access the form page again, that session is now globally in your website. Login will be set or not set. If someone will try to access this form.php, this will be set or not set. This session variable is throughout website available, and I have created a new key login with value yes. So this is set now for the throughout website because session is throughout website
Yes, sir.
available. So what is happening? This is set. This is set. Then what I'm doing? This is the syntax for redirecting a page on particular page. I'm redirecting where?
Action.php.
Action.php. So you see how session is working. Now that session is also available on this page form.php. Even if you're trying to, suppose that I am just commenting this. What will happen now? If I am typing this form.php, form is visible.
Yes, sir.
I am already logged in, but the form is still visible. It should not be like that. No? If you see any website, if you are already logged in, are you able to see the login page again?
No, sir.
Until you are not logged out.
Yes.
No, sir.
So that's why I'm checking this session, this login, and I'm redirecting where?
Action.php.
So this is the header function, location, and where I want to redirect. So whenever you create any sessions, where session is created, local system or on the server? Sessions are always created on the session. Create a file and temporarily on the server where registered session variables and their values are stored. This data will be available on all the pages on the site during that visit, right? The location of the temporary file is determined by setting php.ini session.save path. So this is the path. You can change the path on your server where we want to save your session data, right guys? Now whenever you are creating a login in any website, if you see here in the inspect application, if you see the cookie, this is created. You see, guys,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this value is created by server on your computer, the cookie. It's a 32 character key, cookie value created, so that server and your page, local navigation keep synchronized. And if you delete this one, I have deleted this one. I have deleted this one. If I'm again trying to log form, I'm not redirecting it because that link with your local system is broken. Now see. I'm on action page, right? And if I try to form login again, I'm on action page, right?
Yes, sir.
And if you inspect again, application, cookie, another session with the PHP says ID, another key is cookie value is created. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now let me delete it again. If I delete it, so if I refresh this one, do you think now it will be on the same page if I put action form.php or not?
No, sir.
Because that link with your local system is terminated.
Yes, sir.
Server will not understand from where that request is coming, so that it will keep that session. So another thing is, on the action, I was redirecting if there was any error in the form. So if is set what error, what that is get or post. If I'm redirecting this by URL, this is get at post. This will be get. So $_ get, then put this. If I set dollar message equal to please fill mandatory field, and here I'm typing if what is happening? what is happening, guys? Now I can see, even I am not handling the error here. Why I can see this error here? How? Because when there was an error, what I am going to do? Redirecting to which page?
Form.php.
Form.php, and also passing one variable with the parameter with the URL error equal to form error, right? Error equal to form error. So once it's reached here, it will see get is set now, error is set. It will get that something is coming, and in the URL there is a error. Then I'm generating a message. Previously message was blank. Now I'm generating a message, and then if message not equal to blank, I'm showing the message. Clear, guys? So some shape is taking or not taking? Help me to understand. Hello, guys.
Yes, sir.
Who understood? Who understood this?
Yes, sir.
Who understood this all? Could you raise your hand? Nobody understood. I can't see anybody hands. Only Chantru understood. Oh my God. Only 6 people understood. How? What happened to that 18 people or 15 people? 7 only, 8 only. Only 8 people understood this. So, some idea how we can create a custom form, registration form, and once this is the situation, you can set the session login as, and also interact with the DB. Like someone is login, you can track that when that person logged in, right? Right, guys?
Yes.
So let's I'm concluding for today. So